This is Alex, boss lady here at Frontier Park, and you're watching Muscle Sport TV.
We've had a very good day here at Bonham Strong and Shapely Gym in East Rutherford, New Jersey, right by Giant Stadium, MetLife Stadium, whatever you want to call it, the stadium. But we had a good show. We were kind of bounced around a little bit. We spoke a little bit about the great game of fucking baseball. We spoke about the whole Blackstone thing a little bit. We touched base on. But Gregg and Joe TV is back. And I am very, very glad. And Gregg and I, we just made love in the locker room. So I'm content. I'm good. So, honey, I'm not going to bother you for sex tonight. Gregg already got me off. So, Gregg.
I was just a little pissed because I didn't bring my bottle of vinegar to drink in front of him.
Not for nothing. I am an apple cider vinegar junkie now. And why the fuck did I wait so long? You should have fucking punched me and said, it took years, but I finally listened to you, and now I drink it a lot at home.
It is good. Fuck, you guys should really drink apple cider vinegar. I drink it like 2-3 times a day.
Let me tell you something.
It's great for the gut.
After I drink it like after meals and after I have my shake in the morning and stuff like that, and I am very irregular for decades. This is getting me not perfect, but compared to what I was, I actually shit solid sometimes now, Gregg, and it's all from you.
I'm jealous. I'm glad that I make you shit solid. I'm jealous. I shit lava. But
even with the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what it is?
It helps with the digestion.
It's good for the agita. You know what I mean? When you got agita, you know, you get that fucking burning meatball, and you just did a shot of Tren. You know what I mean? Then you fucking feel good. Dude, did you ever try Tren?
I've had the Tren.
I don't want to take the microphone.
No, I don't. It's all microphone. It ain't mine. It's I've had the Tren cough. One time my wife knocked on the bathroom door. I was like, "Are you all right? Are you all right in there?" I'm like, "Yeah." I felt like a dick because my kids were young and they were in the other room watching SpongeBob or something. But I pulled through. I'm still alive, thankfully. It does suck, though, right?
Oh, dude, let me tell you something. Same thing that you just said. I would take the shot, and bro, I'm a pussy, bro. I could take like 50 milligrams, which is really nothing, and then I cut it down to 25 milligrams, and I still could not I couldn't do it. I catch a meatball, and my girlfriend would be like, "Are you all right now?" I mean, because I'd be in there like, "I can't talk." You know what I mean? Like, she'd hear me. I got that meatball in the lung. Like, I fucking, like this, and you
ever get it halfway through and the thing's dangling out? Well, see, now I do. I listen to you. Another thing, I'm all dealt now. But I used to do, I would do ass. So I started fucking.
You no longer take it up the ass.
No, I don't take it up the ass. Only in the mouth now. So I had the Tren cough, and I was halfway plunging. I still had like a half a cc in there, and the thing is going doing, sticking out of my cheek. It was so stupid looking if somebody filmed it.
Oh, dude,
it was very embarrassing.
Oh, let me tell you something. Sometimes you start pushing that, and all of a sudden you can't breathe, and then you're going, "Fuck, do I pull it?" Like.
But it happens with tests too. Dave had said that it gets into the artery or something, and it somehow it aspirates.
I've had it
with tests.
I've had it once or twice with tests, but not even nearly as bad.
No,
bro, with Trent, it's just assassinated me. I mean, I could not. I feel like a pussy though, because my friend, my training partner Marco, dude, he'll do the test. Wait a minute, hold on. I don't want to burp by Joe because we had meat before, and as much as it was good, it was spicy. I don't want to burp up a hot dog fucking burp where you're like, "Holy Christ!"
Two guys, who cares?
You don't want to smell a hot. That's almost worse, more obnoxious than a fart to me. But
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
A fucking hot dog burp, and meanwhile, I didn't even eat a hot dog. But anyway, what the fuck was I saying?
Marco.
Yeah, Marco takes the same one. Bro, he can fucking fill that syringe up with 3 cc's of that shit and go like this and nothing. The same fucking bottle. I could say, "Give me that bottle. Come here." And a little fucking 25, which is like a half a cc, and I'm over there. So it's the person. I swear to God, it's the fucking person. You know, that's just the way I feel. You know, what you guys don't understand is that when you take these drugs, Joe, you and I were talking about something over here before. My boy was taking Anadrol, and it was actually reading as estrogen when they were taking his estrogen was 3,000, and he had no estrogen in his body. He was taking 2 letrozoles a day, 2 Femaras a day for 5 years. He has no, and before he was taking the Anadrol, he got his blood tested, and his blood was like they were showing you have no estrogen, none, no fucking estrogen at all. And then
it was the opposite.
And then as soon as he went on Anadrol, it read like he had 3,000. It wasn't that I think that the body, I don't know. I think the blood test read it as Anadrol. I don't know how to say it, but his estrogen was not 3,000. He would have had fucking big juicy tits.
Oh, he would have looked like fucking J-Lo. She don't even have fucking 3,000 estrogen.
No, that's what I'm saying, Joe. But what I'm saying is sometimes when you guys go and you take these blood tests, and you know the drugs can actually throw your numbers off, and they do different things to you. Like you were saying, something thickens your blood. You know what I'm saying? You know. So, you know, that's why, and, you know, you guys don't understand that. I don't expect you to understand, but you got to watch what you do because the sport, you know, that's why these bodybuilders that look like fucking Big Rammy, and they're coming out of the wall. Now everybody looks like Big Rammy, right? They got new guys every day. Dude, this guy makes Big Rammy look small. Well, dude, let him get a blood test. He's not going to stay looking like that. There's no way. You know what I mean? It's dangerous, and I feel I don't give 2 shits about sport of bodybuilding personally, Joe, but I feel that you know what I mean. But I feel like if they don't do something, what's the next guy going to be? 400 pounds ripped? And I know some guys be like, yeah, that looks great, but fucking a guy like Morgan Ast can't even walk down the street without having a little, have a little fan blowing on him and shit. And you guys think, look, it looks like he's, he could kill somebody, bro.
He's killing somebody himself.
Yeah, dude, that shit couldn't fucking. I mean, I'm just saying, people don't realize it. We're going in the wrong direction. It's almost like when you see a big titty fucking stripper and she got 2 basketballs. I mean, I don't know. That's overdone. You know what I mean? Yeah. Double Ds are fine. You don't have to go to triple Fs. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, it's like, to me, the sport is going in the wrong direction with that. They should start grading that shit down. I mean, they actually. Only the last couple of years, they went from the 202 class to the 212 class. Because everybody was too big. 212. You're talking about guys that are shorter than me. You know what I mean? I'm 5'6". And these guys are, this guy's like 5'2". Like, we have a friend that's 5'1", and he weighs 255. Yeah. Shredded. And he's not fat.
No, he's fucking jacked as shit. He's huge, yeah. He's 5'1". He's fucking as wide as he is high. Yep.
I mean, and he skin as thin as a tissue, ripped, jacked, 5'1", and he's 250. And he has trouble getting down that low. He can't even make the 212. I'm just saying to you, has the human being evolved? I mean, Schwarzenegger at 6'2", 6'1.5", 6'2", weighed 225. Schwarzenegger, Joe, and he was not even as shredded as these guys today, but Schwarzenegger would be in the 212 class if he really wanted to.
Yeah, and he maybe not even make some of the classic physique numbers that they have.
I mean, guys, think about that. You know what I mean? So what I'm all pro juice. I'm not anti-juice, but you got, just like I'm pro implants on chicks. I like chicks with tits, but when they have basketballs, it's like, yeah, forget it. Now you're overdoing it. I don't want basketballs.
Like the Busty Hart of body. Remember Busty Hart, the broad we interviewed? Yeah. Break the watermelons with her tits.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that.
That's what, like, the Busty Hart of bodybuilding now. These guys are fucking. There's no muscle anymore. It's just who can get as big as than the next guy. It's not anything to do with the body.
And there's nothing athletic about a build like that.
No.
I mean, these old bodybuilders could do stuff. Flex Wheeler could throw kicks. Flex Wheeler used to do splits. Flex Wheeler, was a good athlete. Look at Kevin Levrone. He was doing the sprinting and all that stuff. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys who were great at these guys today. They can't do anything. Walking, fucking, they got to, you know, they're out of breath posing on stage. Can you imagine one of them trying to fight in the UFC when you got to go all those rounds and all that?
25 minutes in a championship fight. Imagine that.
Dude, forget it. That's why I tell people, look at Mariusz Pudzianowski, the world's strongest man. He had to lose like 75 pounds to fight MMA because after he won the first 2 fights because guys were scared of him. But then when he fought like Tim Silva, who has no build, looks like a slob in there, you know what I mean? Yeah. But he fucking beat the shit out of him. You know, I knocked him out. So what I'm trying to say, and that's nothing. Listen, simmer down with that shit. Don't give me that. Oh, you're dissing fucking Pudzianowski. He'll kick your ass. You're missing what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you there comes a point where that's not good. It's negative. That's what I think. The bodies today are ugly. They're way too far gone. Yeah. Okay. Some big Amazon just walked by. And Joe likes that, but I don't like that. I don't like that. I like it. I like an ass like a catcher's mitt. You know what I'm saying? like a little catcher's mitt. I like that little fucking, like you know what I always say, like that. Like Bill Paxton said in the movie True Lies about Jamie Lee Curtis. He said he was telling Arnold Schwarzenegger, "You got to see this girl. She has an ass like a 10-year-old boy." Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like 10-year-old boys, but that little he means that
it's a figure of speech.
Right.
Yeah.
He means that little tiny muscular. That's what I like. I like them skinny girls. You know who I like? Whoop! What the fuck I step on? You know what I like? The Jessica Padilla when she's dieted down.
She did really. Arnold classic, bro.
Dude, that's my girl. She talks to my girlfriend on the phone.
I agree with you. She's a cool chick in person too.
Dude, I'd live in the bathroom a whole week just to smell one of her farts.
You'd be camping out next to me.
No, that's a body, bro. That's a fucking body.
She's tall too.
She seems taller because when she's also wearing those heels.
Yeah,
but everybody to me is tall.
But she is beautiful, and she has implants, but they're not overblown.
No.
They're proportioned with her shoulders.
Right.
She has nice shoulders, so she looks great. And she got her just due at the Arnold Classic. So,
but she's got a face on her.
She's gorgeous,
Joe, you've been around. A lot of these girls, like look at this right here. All right, now wait, forget the body.
Okay.
But a lot of these girls that's a face of a fucking dog.
It's not good. Yeah, it's not good. No, I would love to fuck her, but the face is not there.
Right. See, Joe sees the big tits and the big muscular legs and big ass and shit. But that face, dude, could fucking.
Yeah, she's not. She's got a nice body, she's got nice hair, but the actual facial features are not there.
No, that could be in a horror show, bro. That face. That's a fucking that face. So what I'm trying to tell. Wait, I gotta make sure she's not hearing me.
No, she's all right. I got you back, bro. I'm looking at her.
Holy Christ. Holy Christ.
Oh, fuck.
But, dude, we're sitting in this fucking gym, and there's some tits in here. By the way, there's some tits in here, bro, and some ass. There's some fucking hotties. I don't want to say. I'll tell Joe. Joe, I'll tell you in a minute, off the air, who I thought was pretty hot today. I don't want to say because they might be watching this show, and we could lose their sponsorship. You know what I'm going to say?
And I agree 1,000 fucking %. Yeah, that was definitely the top of the fucking chain today. In my opinion, in the place today all day, that was the first one I would have picked, yeah.
Joe, you knew exactly who I meant, and she was wearing a blue shirt. Am I correct?
You didn't have to go that far. I knew who you meant.
Woo!
Yeah, the face, even the face, the eyes.
Dude, you know what? I got to...
Just the head alone was phenomenal, and everything else was great matched.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. 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 Like John's wife in Titan Medical. That Charisse. I don't know. Did we just talk about that on the other show?
We did. So we'll put this in another one. We can do whatever we want.
I've even said to John, I've told John, I said, dude, not for nothing, but just looking at your wife and my test levels goes up. And he said to me, well, looking at my wife, my test levels go up too. And I'm like, God bless you, bro.
Oh, yeah. Good for him, man. Listen, they're good people. Sponsors of Gregg Valentino Talking Smack, of course, weekly on Muscle Sport TV and TitanMedicalCenter.com. Everybody goes, oh, you got to worry about...
Hey guys, thank you. Take care.
You got to worry about, I said, you don't have to worry about spiking supplements. It's supposed to be spiked. It's real shit. It's juice, but it's legal. Oh, but yeah, am I going to get in trouble? No. Call them up. Go to TimeMedicalCenter.com. You saw it on Gregg Valentino talking smack. Don't forget to say that. Got to give this fucking guy credit where credit's due. He does a great fucking show for them, so let them know you saw it there.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, the thing is, there's no promo codes or anything, so we're not making money. If you don't,
I saw it on Gregg's show. That's all.
But I mean, like, if they don't, if nobody buys it, that's not going to affect you and I. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not. So it's not like we're pushing it. But the thing is, that's where all the pros go. Not for nothing, all the pros go there, and they got legit the doctors. So that's why. But forget about that. Let's get back to Charisse.
Yes, we shall.
Dude, that Charisse, man. Oof.
Very, very attractive.
Yeah, very attractive lady. John, God bless you, John. I'm telling you, I want to. I better not say it, but anyway.
Oh, so when you say we shut this episode down,
we can shut it down.
We'll start a new one. You're not going to know this, but we're going to shut the camera off and put it right back on. But you're going to think it's like a few days later. So
that's what you think, you fuckers. You fuckos. Now, listen, I want to thank all you guys, man. You know, we're doing really good. I appreciate everybody's support. You guys, you know, I try to answer all your questions, on the comment section and everything.
That's a lot of fucking work.
Dude, let me tell you something. I got to sit there. Sometimes there's like 100 and something comments, and I'm sitting there going, holy fuck, And some of it's repetitive stuff, but I try to give each one of you guys a little bit of something, and I appreciate that.
Yep. You always do. You like the comment, you respond to the comment, you give them the answer if there's a question to it. So
I do that because I care that these guys take the time and everything. Hey, by the way, you know who came to see us at the show right now before? Victor Martinez's ex and his daughter.
Oh, that's who that was?
That was Victor Martinez's daughter.
I didn't know that.
The little girl is Victor Martinez's daughter. She's 12 years old now. She looks just like him, and that's his ex-wife. Tammy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I saw you talking to them.
Yeah, because I know Victor since he was young. Victor, way before that, and I know his wife before he knew his wife. His ex, the mother of his child. I know her. Forget about it. Before he knew her.
That's cool, though.
So we're good friends. She came to say hello and stuff. So I was really happy to see her. Cool. And Victor's daughter. She does ballet. Victor's daughter. Bro, that girl's built. She's built. But then again, Victor's ex-wife had some body on her, too. And Victor, forget about it. Both your parents are built like that. You got to get something out of that shit.
Genes.
Yeah, you ain't getting it. Forget about that. All right, guys, listen.
Go ahead. Take us out.
Let me see that magazine. Listen, stop being a cheap fuck, okay? Look at this right here. Right here, guys.
Almost sold out.
Almost sold out again. Okay?
Yes. To put more of them
almost sold out
to bring them for the event today. We got rid of a bunch here today.
Dude, listen.
And that's it. No more. The next one's coming out shortly.
Yes. Listen to me, guys. Not just me and Joe write for there, but Boston Lloyd writes here, too. Boston Lloyd has a column in here. Jerry Ward's got a column in here. Lee Priest's got a column in here. The Anabolic Duck has a column in here.
Jason Genova has a column.
Does he? Jason Genova has a Jason Genova.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's all right. Jason's a good kid. Big Caleb Green from 5%, representing 5% Nutrition, has a column in here. Dave, my boy Dave Goyce from Comerica Muscle, has a column in here. And it's all good shit. So, dude, this magazine's the last of the Mohegans, man. Magazine industry's kind of like the Titanic, bro. We're watching the water coming up. We're Jack and Rose, and we're standing on the back of the boat, bro. We're watching the water rise. You know what I mean? We're in an industry that's fucking changed. So
before it sinks, get your mitts on this fucking thing right here.
That's right.
$32 a year, free shipping, United States. MuscleSportMag.com/subscribe. Get the Gregg. You put a subscription in the next day in the mail, you will fucking have this being sent to you.
Yes. All right, enough of that shit. Stop fucking around. We'll see you in the next issue.
All right.
How you doing? My name is John Sikoris, and this is Charisse Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
We are here at Men's Health of Smithtown with owner President Brian Kaufman. MHS.care is their website. Check them out, and you've seen them here on MSTV before. But we were talking a little bit in the last segment, Brian, about the protocol that you put me on. You put me on peptide IGF-1. Now, I told you straight out, I have never used, I started using steroids when I was 18, 19. I took about 20 years off because I was a cop. I wasn't allowed. And then I got back on when I was about 40 or so. But I've never used, other than just your basic Test-Deca, Dianabol, that type of stuff. It was excellent stuff. But IGF-1, and you approached me and you told me that, I was like, wow, I was even though I felt I had a knowledge base of PEDs and testosterone, that kind of, I had no idea what to expect.
Insulin growth factor 1 it's like growth hormone. It's a back chain of growth hormone. And guys who want to get in growth, which is a fantastic medication, but it's very expensive. But it's also very counterfeited. So, I'm fortunate enough to have accounts with certain pharmacies, and I'm fortunate to be able to dispense IGF-1. It works unbelievable, guys. IGF-1, like I said, will literally heal muscle tears. It repairs a lot of injuries. It works. It's basically growth hormone, but it's the back chain of growth hormone. So it's amazing stuff. And the good thing is, it's not like a controlled substance, and it's not expensive too. So if you're looking to get a growth hormone legitimate, we do all the IGF-1 that basically is kind of better than growth. It's a lot less cheaper, and it's more effective too.
And obviously, getting growth on the open market in the street, if you're paying $1,000 for a month, you still might be getting bunk.
Yeah, exactly. Because really, growth hormone has always been the market's been changed so much, and growth hormone now is very hard to get. Guys get it, it's great, but you're gonna pay a lot of money for it. This Chinese stuff, it's not really real. Are you gonna get 100 units for $100? Come on. Let's be real, yeah. Usually, so IGF is almost, well, I think to me is better than growth hormone. It's more effective. It works a lot quicker. So, growth gives you more of the anti-aging benefits. IGF-1 is more anabolic benefits. That's the beauty of it. You're going to get the anabolic part of growth hormone, and it's, like I said, prescribed. We'll prescribe it. It comes to your home, and it's real. It's real, man, and it works unbelievable.
I can attest to that personally. But before I get into how it feels and the way Brian described it to me before I started using it, I knew exactly what he meant when I felt it. When he was saying it, I was like, I don't understand. It didn't really correlate, but we'll get to that in a moment. But most important thing, it is not insulin, right? Yeah, that's the big misconception out there.
It's not insulin. Insulin is very, very, it's dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, stay away from it. It's very anabolic, but you could literally go into a diabetic coma like that, and it's nothing to fuck around with, excuse my French, but it's serious. So, you know what? Do not play with insulin unless you know what you're doing. The pros, they know what they're doing. They have it down to science, so just be very cautious. IGF-1 stands for insulin growth factor 1. Like I said, it mimics insulin, so it has the effect of it. You might get a little, your glucose, your blood sugar might drop a little bit, but you're not going to go into any kind of diabetic coma, and you'll get fantastic results. So, and it's safe. It's very safe. That's the beauty of it too. It's the LR3 is a long-acting one versus the DES, which is a short-acting. You could take an injection; it'll go the whole day. Like we were discussing with the gym, you're doing biceps. Your biceps. When you inject into a bicep, it causes the muscles to the blood flow to explode into the muscle cells. And it's unbelievable stuff. It really is. It also repairs. If you have an injury, a tendon injury, a rotator cuff, we always recommend you inject it into the area. You could take it subcutaneous into the belly. You could take it into the fascia of the bicep. It will literally fix the area that's passing through. That's the beauty of this medication.
And you're using the small needle, so you're not killing yourself trying to put it in through the bicep.
Yeah, it's a 5/16. It's a small 30 gauge. It's a needle or syringe. It's so little you don't even feel it. It enters the bloodstream, and you're not going to be killing yourself like a dartboard every day. Yeah.
Yeah. No, because site injections, I've done them, and it's a pain in the ass.
Every day's a pain in the ass. It is, you know.
Well, pain in the shoulder, in the bicep, and the
Pain in
tricep.
the body, let's put it that way. And the beauty of it, you could do IM, sub-Q, and rotate around the body. You don't have to stay in the stomach area. You could go into the bicep, the deltoid, even the trap. You could go into.
Using the same needle, right? Not the same needle, but you know what I mean? The same size needle.
Correct, yeah. I mean, you always want to disregard it. Use it once to sort of the syringe and disregard it. It's a one-time deal. We'll supply you with everything, so, yeah.
Now, you had told me when you start taking this IGF, you're going to start feeling these pains around your joints, but not in your joints, the muscles that kind of connect to them. And like, I understood, but I didn't understand until I felt it.
Yeah, you gotta feel like when you take growth hormone, you're gonna get a lot of knuckle pain, and you're gonna also get swelling and edema of the feet. IGF is a little different. You have the blood constantly stays in the area. So, doing biceps, you're doing preacher curls, you're gonna have blood literally. Biceps feel like they're exploding. And the pumps are massive because it's literally taking the muscle cell and splitting it 3 to 4 times. So it's not now; it's a month now. So you're like, it's like taking fertilizer onto dirt. You're planting a seed. A month later, it's already sprouted. That's the same concept. So you're literally growing new muscle tissue, literally.
And it was definitely something different that I didn't experience before that, and it was good. No, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it felt good. It felt nice. I did feel that kind of pump, and I knew exactly what you meant when you did that. So when you come to Men's Health of Smithtown, and you don't have to live in Smithtown or Long Island or New York, because we can do it via Skype and send you for lab work by you where you live, whatever state that may be in. But IGF-1 with the testosterone was a great small TRT type of combo, right?
I recommend, yeah, because IGF-1 is great like growth hormone, but you gotta take it with any type of anabolic. You should be taking IGF-1 or growth hormone with testosterone, because then you're not really getting the effects that you want to. And testosterone works hand in hand with all peptides too. So, and that's a whole nother league with other peptides, with antioxidants. So we can sit for hours talking about antioxidants and peps and all that, SARMs and all that. So it's a lot.
But definitely IGF-1 is something that Brian highly recommends, and I'm glad he did, because it did work for me. So make sure you check out mhs.care, and any questions that you may have about the stuff that I'm using from Men's Health of Smithtown or what they provide, you guys know how to get a hold of me, and I'll talk to Brian, and we'll get it going from there.
Thank you, guys.
Canine in the house right here, Mulcahy's Pub One Tour, New York. Jackhammer Promotions live MMA event right here on Long Island with Dan Canine Sion.
Yes, sir.
I said it right?
Perfect.
I fuck it up every time. I said it right. I should have just went with it.
The camera's on. That's why you said it right. It's a show pony, you know? Yeah, we out here. We ready. We rolling deep. Team K9. We got East Coast MMA Fitness in the house. We got Fight Sports New York. We got my jiu-jitsu coach, Nick. My strength and conditioning coach, Anthony. We out here heavy, ready to go. We got a couple fights, couple knockouts, and I'm going to choke somebody. It's just how it goes.
I saw the third bout of the night, the first MMA, was your guy. They got the one on by chokehold, right?
Yeah, tough, nice, good. He got caught, recovered nice, and finished with a good submission. So that's 1-0 to our 4-0 tonight. You know, we got 3 more up. So
And you are fighting yourself as well. You have a super match, right?
Yeah, I got a super fight grappling match, 8 minutes against a black belt, owns his own school. So it should be interesting. So I'm ready to go. I'm in shape. We push this pace all day. So
I saw that picture you posted on Instagram this morning. You're fucking shredded, bro.
hey, we got that's the strength and conditioning program. We work real hard on this. We put the diet together, and we put in the work. And then we got hours of jiu-jitsu rolls. I mean, both these guys just beat me up all day long, and that's what it's all about. It's all love and family, but that's the proof is in the pudding. You can take your shirt off, flex, and smile. It's a good day,
Yeah. And but you gotta perform, and we're gonna definitely see you perform. You're gonna do a hell of a job, I'm sure.
I tell people all day long, these ain't show muscles. They're go muscles. You know what I mean? They just ain't looking good. They're to perform. That's what we do.
Ain't show, they're go. I like that. Nick, say a few words. What's about what you guys do with part of Team K9?
All right. Well, we're down at Fight Sports New York. We do jiu-jitsu. We have a whole MMA team. We got 4 guys fighting tonight, including my man Dan. Been training super hard for this. I know he's ready. I'm ready to see him choke someone out.
Anthony Tuminello, you never talk enough.
Turn the mic down. Let's get that on video.
All right, Anthony, strength and conditioning coach for Nick. What did you bring to the table for him today?
No, like I said, Danny, I try to make him vomit and die every time I train him, so it really doesn't happen. Honestly, I push this dude to the straight limits, and he takes everything I throw at him. And that's a special thing. That's a true mark of a warrior, to be quite honest with you. Not a lot of people could do that. A pro fighter is a different animal. Everyone does different things. I'm a strength coach. This guy's jiu-jitsu. A pro fighter is a different animal. I could throw a brick at this guy's face, and he'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So, and make him uglier than he is. No, in all seriousness, to be quite honest, he's very handsome. Number two, he's an animal when it comes to this stuff. So every time I throw something at him, whether it be conditioning, whether it be a diet program, whether it be strength, he takes it. And the proof is in the pudding, like I said.
All right, Michelle, you're surrounded by all of this testosterone here. How does it feel?
It feels good to be here. Thank you for having me.
What about all these nice-looking guys all around you here?
Joe, get out of here. Don't make me...
Dan will be up soon in the cage right here at Mulcahy's Jackhammer Promotions. Right here with Juan Morel at Meet the Olympians Day 1. Titan Medical Center presents MSM's coverage of the 2019. Oh, Juan, how are you?
I'm good, man. Feeling good. Happy to be here. It's an honor.
I got to tell you, bro, the pictures that you posted recently, fucking vascularity, grainy, I mean, just ridiculous. How did this whole prep go for you? Obviously, we see how you look right before the show. You're looking fantastic.
Prep went well. I mean, obviously, it was a couple of stuff in the middle of the prep that, kind of like was a little bit stressful, but I'm the type of person that a lot of people don't know that about me. Anything could get thrown at me. It makes me work harder. So I'm the type of person that I focus more under stress. So stress is actually good. But prep went well after that got resolved. I was able to just focus on the Olympia and just push as hard as I can. I really, I started off the year good, and I wanted to end it in a good note. So I said this will be my year to make it to be a top, contender, and I'm here for that. I'm here to be in the top 5, and I didn't come here to play. So this picture shows, and I think that pictures looks great, but in person it looks even freakier. So
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how it looks. I know you for quite a while. You're a father now. It's a different world than it was years ago, but you seem to get better and better even as life gets harder and harder. How do you find the time to do all of that and still put all the time in you need here?
It's just, I don't know. I have a good support system. I have a good wife. I got good parents. They're here. It's just good support system. When you have the right support system, the right friends, the right people around you, and everything in life is pretty easy. As hard as it can get. And having a strong mind. I'm the type of person I always, no matter what got thrown at me, and I was always I was always able to overcome it. Instead of letting it get me down, just use that and, use that to fire me up and get better, so.
Pretty interesting. Your buddy John is also competing. How is that friendly rivalry going with you guys?
I love John. He's my brother, so I wish him the best.
How's Victor been, man?
He's good. Victor's really good. I was at his show the other day. Victor's Victor, man. He's always positive, always smiling. He's the man. He's the one that we look up to, and we all just, no matter what, we just love him to death. He's the man.
I remember when the whole thing started with you and John and Victor, it was like you guys had to shoot MD.
Under his wing and taught us that, a lot of the stuff we know, So he's like our big brother, He's the real king of New York.
Dominican dominated. He did a great job with you guys. And you guys did a great job for yourself. He obviously helped, but you guys did your own thing too. Plug your social media, man.
Juan Morel.
Look out for Juan Morel right here, Las Vegas, 2019 Olympia.
Hey, this is Kat Secor, IFBB Pro and Super League Pro, and you're watching Muscle Sport TV.
At the new issue launch party, Anthony Tubinello of Official Method Training on the cover at CrossFit Deer Park, and we're here with Jessica Alter.
Got it right. You figured it out. Awesome.
I didn't fuck her name up. Keith, I fucked it up before that, right?
Like 3 times.
Like 3 times. But Jessica, not only is she a client, it sounds like that Hair Club for Men commercial. Not only am I the president, I'm also a client. No, not only is she one of Anthony's clients, but she also does his online training, all the background stuff on the computer for him. So give us a little bit about that, how people can go about going there and becoming clients of Anthony's.
Okay, awesome. So Anthony has 3 online training programs. He does custom exercise programs, custom diet programs, or both. You can go on officialmethodtraining.com to apply. He's pretty selective with who he takes, and we're doing a lot of business right now. So if anybody's interested, I suggest earlier rather than later before the back to school rush.
And how did you get involved in meeting Anthony and becoming a client?
Okay, so I have to name drop Danny, who we talked to before, because I saw Danny's incredible transformation. And when I started with Anthony, I was almost 200 pounds, and we've been working together about 2 years now. I got down to 16% body fat. Now we're training for strongman competition.
A strongman competition, really?
Yeah, so I'll be doing that on October 12th. Different strength events, log events, deadlift, that kind of stuff. So we're working on hypertrophy right now.
Wow.
Yeah, big words.
What is your own personal social media website you want to plug that as well?
Oh yeah, so I have an Instagram. It's Jessica's Fitsmo. And apparently I'm funny, so come and follow me on the gram.
I think she is fun, and I think she's cool as fuck also, but she's doing all of that good stuff for Anthony. Go to officialmethodtraining.com and see both of their work.
Hi, I'm the Crazy Hawk, Blackstone Athlete's first ever Spartan race athlete.
I'm Thea Renee.
And you are watching Muscle Sport Magazine TV.